is the trusted partner for energy transition. And we are seeing it through different social media campaigns of Thermax. We are seeing it whenever you go to the website of Thermax, and these things were all in public. But one say, seeing is believing. And last 4 days at THERMAX FEST, that is what we are all experienced. First day with media, then with the customers, then the investors, and the last day today, the entire THERMAX team is here coming and seeing some of the great innovations the team THERMAX have put for globally with one thing in mind, that Mother Earth needs to be saved. And this THERMAX Fest, for the first time, the inaugural edition, is something have made a difference to many people. So let's find out how it all started and what is this THERMAX Fest, how the concept came, how the thought came. So we are having the entire marketing team. So basically, marketing team is one who never came in front. For any company, for manufacturing also, people who see is all salespeople, Salespeople go, sells, and they all get awards. But you should see that behind that 100 salesperson, there is one marketing person who always works. So, so we are having the marketing team of corporate communication team of THERMAX, led by Samina Khalid, Akansha, Anuja, Priyanka, and Amit. Now, you don't need any validation. The day when I was there in the media conference, your chairperson told that, congratulated Samina as well as the entire team for putting this show. So, how this all started?
So I'm glad, first of all, Hari said corporate communications team because we are not marketing team here. We are corporate communications team. So Hari, this all started a couple of months back. We did our repositioning and we coined this sentence, which is your trusted partner in energy transition. It means a lot to us. It's just not a sentence, it's the truth, and that's what we are doing. We came up with a concept of beyond the boilers first. And people had a lot of questions, and they were asking, why are you saying beyond the boilers? Because we wanted to go out in public and tell them, yes, we are the boiler makers, but we are much beyond than that. We are the ones, those who are also in green hydrogen. We are the ones who are also into bio CNG. We represent solutions which are into clean air, clean energy, and clean water. So that's where the concept came. And one day we were sitting and we were thinking, in fact, the entire team was sitting, and we were thinking, let's make a big buzz about it. Let's go out in public and talk about that we are beyond it. So we were like, okay, let's have a press meet. That's the first thing you always come up with. And from there, it all started. So we thought that, okay, let's start with a fam trip where we will call press and we'll take them to one of our sites and they'll be able to see our solutions. Then we also thought that, okay, let's call them at our factory site and put some exhibits like you see Thermotron, THVAC bus. But then when we are putting so many things, then why to restrict only to media? Why not call our customers? And then we all were sitting and we were like, okay, let's call investors also. Then why leave employees? Let's have our own people as well and be a part of it. That's where this entire concept came in. And we coined this word as THERMAX Fest. We coined the event name as THERMAX Fest. So that's the story behind THERMAX Fest, and it's the inaugural edition. And we plan to do it. I'm not sure whether it's going to be every year or it's going to be once in 2 years. That's something which we need to sit together because it's a lot of efforts. Plus, we'll always ensure that whenever we are doing THERMAX Fest, it should be about latest innovations. Because here, if you'll see, it's all the latest innovations which we have come up with in last 1 year. So yeah, that's about THERMAX Fest.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have set a plan in front of many other companies, like how a fest can be made within an organization, within a manufacturing, and I'm sure that this can be a learning experience for many. For me, I knew THERMAX make boilers, and I'm also going through a lot of activities like we meet in many exhibitions. So I know that you also give a lot of importance to the energy transition, the green energy, more about the our world. So that concerns me. I would like to go to Priyanka. So I never had any clue while coming here what it will happen. But then when I came here, I got my badge, and then I have given a yellow. So there was two different groups. So I got the yellow group, and another was having having the green blue. And I seen Priyanka taking all these media people to each stations, and it was very informative for me.
Right.
I never knew that the kind of PPP model you are having in solar. So I was thinking that okay, some customer is giving you an order and then you complete the project and it's finished. But actually for THERMAX, the work starts from there, right? It is kind of you run and then you take money out of it. So it is a continuous process, and it also requires a lot of commitment from the THERMAX team to run that. It is not easy. So you are also putting all your energy, your commitment and responsibility to have its success. So it was great insight for me. So you took a lot of people into different stations. How you made that happen?
So yes, I would say that one of the things that we've been saying at the fest is seeing is believing. And like Samina said, we want to go beyond the boiler, or we want to make people understand that THERMAX is not only a boiler making company. We are into different solutions, and one THERMAX many solutions is something that we wanted to highlight through this fest. So the different exhibits that you see here today are put up by the different divisions. So right from heating, cooling, wastewater treatment, then the THVAC technology, we have the coal gasification plant here, the modern solutions that we are offering that are into green hydrogen, bio-CNG, the renewables. So we have displayed everything here, and the stations, there is one station dedicated to every solution that we offer, and the recent solutions that we have come up with in the last 1 year. So for the media day as well as for the investor day, we gave them a tour of the exhibits for them to understand what every division is doing. So we had a representative from the division who was talking about the solution, because they are the best people to tell what they have been doing, what kind of efforts went into making the technology, and how it can help in the bigger energy transition journey for our customers, and also contributing to sustainability in a bigger way. So that was the entire idea.
Anyone came back and told you that okay, Anuja, this was something, as I am telling, that it was great.
Yeah,
I learned a lot.
right.
Seriously, I'm telling you.
A media, of course, took back, and we can see in all the stories, it's all over social media what they learned. We had one media person who came back and she went through every exhibit. She came in late, but then she was so interested to know what the different solutions we are offering. She went through every exhibit again and went through the PPTs to understand what kind of technology it is. So they were thrilled. They really appreciated everything. In fact, not even the customers and the media people, but our employees themselves, because everyone works in a different department. So for employees also, it's a great learning experience to know that, to learn in detail what THERMAX is doing. So yeah, this tour definitely was beneficial, and it gave a lot of learning insights to everyone.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you, Hari.
See, Anuja, I think this is the first time I see you sitting somewhere. The time I have seen that you are just running here and there, and actually, like, more than corporate communication, you were like operations. So I really don't know what you are doing. So if you can just tell me that, how was your experience and what was it that you were doing?
Yeah, so at THERMAX, I'm basically responsible for the branding part of it. And as you can see, there's a lot of visual communication that you see around. Starting from the banner that you see there, everything has been coined and designed by me. All the exhibits, the design that you see has been done by me. So my contribution was more from a branding and event execution point of view, and the visual communication part of the event. And it was a great learning experience, because when it comes to such big events, nothing can go wrong. There is no chance for mistakes. And I think that's how we had completely executed the event. All of us, all the team members knew the responsibility very well. And I think that's something that helped. Each one of us knew whom to connect when you are in a problem situation or something is not right. I mean, there were very less instances. Overall, the event was very flawless in terms of its planning, thanks to Samina and the whole team for the execution as well. So
I must agree that, because I never had any confusion coming there. Very clear.
Yeah.
It was all planned. Congratulations to all the team. But when you're talking about the visual impact, the tree, everyone was just coming there and seeing lot of selfies
right.
gone over there. So,
Right. Yeah. It was like a show stealer kind of,
Yeah,
showstopper.
showstopper.
Yeah. And I saw many people clicking pictures there. So it was a good photo op.
so you are very happy.
Yeah.
It's not just a tree, it's a tree with a message.
Yeah.
So if you see, there are many messages, and that's what THERMAX stands for.
Yeah. So
Congratulations.
thank you so much, Hari.
Yes, Agansha.
Yes, Hari.
I am seeing you keeping everyone on toes. Huh? So you are one person. See, every place there is a person who is a goon, a gunda,
God.
But that helps people do the work. So
Right.
Agansha, I have seen that giving instruction, do this, do that, and everyone was getting afraid. So,
Okay.
and I'm telling you, you shout something and all those things. I'm seeing one update happening in your THERMAX social media.
Right. No, I think, whatever we are doing internally within set premises, it also needs to, reach out to the larger audience. That's where my role comes in, responsible for external communication. And like we see, seeing is believing. And it is not only internally, but also, on the external platforms, people should know. There are a lot of people who possibly must be wanting to join us, but they couldn't come because of various reasons. And, by keeping our social media updated all the time with whatever is happening, small little stories going here and there, taking pictures with our MD, showcasing what exhibits are installed over here or put up as demonstrations over here, or even the sessions that are happening. So just keeping everybody updated as to what's happening at THERMAX Fest, and I think, yeah, I was just doing my job.
And I think you will be having one of the toughest job here. So much of things happening, and you need to see that how that can be captured.
Yeah,
Everything and right, and you may also get complaints that I was not captured.
That's true.
Brace for
absolutely.
it.
Yes.
Brace for it.
Yes, we are an organization where people know each other very well, and of course, and you have to then carefully or judiciously take a call that what you want to really showcase, what is important, and what is the need of the hour. So keeping all the biases aside, you have to kind of take a call.
Amazing, Akansha. Yeah, so I want to break a myth which happens in the manufacturing industry. You see, many times and machine maker very focusfully work for women in manufacturing. Okay, but I am coming here. It is not that empowerment should not happen over for women. It should happen for men here. Huh? Huh? And it is very tough. Working with men are easy. Yeah. I will tell you my experience. So I worked in sales for many years. Having a customer, a person, it's not a we can handle, but it's very tough to handle a boss or a client which is a woman. They are to the details. It is not that we cannot just manipulate things, right?
Yeah.
Huh? So Amit, my question is, a very strong team, all are over the top professionals.
Yes.
So how you handle the work, and what is it that you are complementing with all these team members?
I would like to say a house that has a woman is a house that is always very well managed, and it is exactly with the same that I've experienced with my corporate communication department. I always knew that if I'm working and I'm working with 4 women, that means I'm totally sorted, and I felt very, very confident because the delegation of tasks, the vision that they have, and minute detailings that they provided were excellent. In fact, they have handheld me through this entire program, and they've been extremely supportive. They have stood by me into this entire time, so I have learned so much from each of them. One has a lot of consistency and persistence. One has the vision. I think the golden visionary, and we all follow her. One has the perfection, that is Anuja ma'am. And Akansha ma'am has the energy that she gets to the table. So it is absolutely crazy. And I only have to know that I have to up my game now to match with them every day.
See, that again I am telling you, when we are talking about diversity,
Yes,
see, there is certain natural strengths each of the gender brings in.
absolutely.
That is what we also advocate, that
Yeah.
gender diversity should be there in manufacturing, so that we should not leave things
Correct.
out.
Yeah.
And you just put it out very nicely.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you will be one of the most empowered person in THERMAX.
Yes.
And how's your experience here?
So far, it is amazing because I work with 2 departments, that is HR and corporate communication. This is my first event with corporate communication. This is our flagship event, that is THERMAX Fest. And it is a culmination of all the departments of THERMAX. Plus, I think the vision was so good that we did not leave anyone. Media, customer, investors, and now employees. So everyone becomes a part of it. No one is left out. Everyone feels happy. People from different departments know that what the company is doing. Plus, we are very, very strongly working towards global warming, climate change that is happening. I think we can truly, our company can truly say that we all are climate warriors in a sense, and I strongly believe that. So it has been a very good experience for me so far.
So actually, friends, you listen to all these people, what I believe is this story what we are making today is going to help THERMAX team maybe in the future. See, around after 25 years, when THERMAX Fest will be celebrating its silver jubilee, I wish this story will be played that time.
Absolutely. Yes.
The idea, the thought process, the entire management coming together, it was a great, for me, the experience from your founding chairperson coming here, the chairperson being here, the managing director and CEO being here, and involved in each and every step is something which will keep this first inaugural edition of THERMAX Fest always remembered. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable time. I know that
Thank you.
still work needs to be done.
Yes.
A lot thing because marketing team, the show before the corporate communications team. Sorry, because most of my customers are the clients what we interact are having more marketing team, right? So before the event starts, the people in the corporate communication do not get sick. And once the event is happening, you need to be very attentive because we need to see that each and everything is fine. If one of that box is going to come down, Anuja, it is you need to see that it's up. Otherwise, that is a chaos. And second thing, now everything is done and we need to think even for the future, take everything and keep it, and then everyone sleeping, you still work. So it's a hard work, a lot of hard work people are doing. Thanks for sharing your time for all these things and wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Extremely proud of my team for putting this vision into reality. It was a lot of hard work, it was a lot of sacrifice as well. They all stretched, and thank you everyone. Thank you so much for putting this together, and it's been a successful event for all of us. Thank you, Hari. Thank you for covering us.